Third Perk Coffee House. It's an amazing place here in downtown Dayton, and it's Third Perk because they got 3 great perks. Coffee, delicious, wine, amazing, and they are actually a local art gallery. Today we are in here to explore all the amazing stuff they've got. There's a lot of different ways to do yoga. Normally, you get a mat, you're on the floor doing a bunch of moves, but sometimes you can get a little bit wild and try out something called aerial yoga, where you're basically up in the sky. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit terrified because today, I'm gonna be trying aerial yoga. Oh, I'm upside down. I'm a pretzel. It's a great place where you can ride horses. Of course, you have to reach out to the team here to set up an appointment, but the main thing I wanna tell you is on Saturdays is not just the big horses like this, you can ride the ponies you are seeing on your screen right now. Put this thing to work.
Just gotta hop along. There you go. There you go. You got your pedals?
I did it with some.
You got your pedals?
Yeah, I got my pedals with some of Brady's help.
There you go. Hop off like a horse. Not exactly like that.
All right, thanks, Brady.
Yikes.
We have this great little number called Bend and Snap.
It's a classic from the film.
It's an absolute classic. So I'm gonna teach you a little. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. So we start with, you want 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. Look at you go. And we're gonna come back up and snap. There we go. One more time. We do bend and snap.
I am ready to splatter, and I look like the never-before-seen all-white Teletubby, or maybe just a member of the Breaking Bad gang, but I am ready to channel that inner Jackson Pollock and start painting. 2 hands.
Are you ready?
Yes.
No?
Let's pour that cream.
They're like the biggest cigars you've ever seen, but...
Mine are thick boys. Oh, tinctures! How's that even gonna fit in a bowl?
I don't know. Oh, like
Hey, that's a good one.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's like a telescope.
Hey, you know,
Coach, you mentioned the offense, defense, and special teams. Is there a specific player or position group, anyone you want to give a special shout out to?
Devin Green for icing the veins on the cake.
Obviously, you guys want to get a celebrating suit, so I'm going to hand you the trophy right now. We're going to present you and your whole team the premier held TNL Thursday Night Lights Champions Trophy. Coach, here you go. Hey, I'm going to scare ya. You can't get by me.
Cut, no. That's not going to quite do it. I mean, they're going to come around and go, all right. So we've got to make them feel more threatened.
Okay.
Or like,
while he juggles, typically there's usually music or singing of some sort, right?
Absolutely. There's a whole symphonic orchestra playing, but since we don't have that for you right now, maybe you can accompany him.
Oh, you guys didn't bring your symphony with you today? No.
7:30 on tomorrow night, though.
No,
okay,
of
your
course.
turn.
Oh,
You ready?
well, are you serious? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
You're not gonna do it?
Okay.
Oh!
Star Trek is a true deep love of mine. Give us some insight here. Are warp engines ever going to happen? Is that ever going to be a real thing? He's here in studio right now. Mr. Grinch, are you doing okay? How's the heart right now?
You know, I'm doing all right. It's too cheery here in Dayton, so I have to come take the joy and steal Christmas.
Why do you want to steal our Christmas, Mr. Grinch?
Well, what's to like?
There's a team here called Dayton Rugby, and they practice here. They are the Flying Pigs rugby team, and today we're going to tell you all about their team, how you can come watch them play, and how maybe even you can join. And let me tell you this, I've been practicing with these guys a little bit, and I think I might be ready to play a little rugby myself. I'm going to do a punt here, and hopefully the team thinks it's pretty good. I'm just glad they didn't tackle me. On to the drop tower. This big twirling machine was my arch nemesis as a kid. I have to be perfectly honest, drop towers are not my thing. I always avoided these as a kid. I should have went to the bathroom before it started. Of course, adults just like Lauren and I use these little helpers to help us get around the ice. It's a great way to learn about the ice. You see what you can do. You can move around a little bit, do a little dance like I'm doing right now. And I bring up dancing for a particular reason, because I know you guys have a lot of themed nights here at the ice skating rink. Tell me more about those. Why don't you just show us what it looks like when you're, without fully doing a performance, what it looks like when you're on stage just rocking out?
Well, first you gotta have good hair.
Okay, well, I'm still working on that.
You're making me nervous. Don't make me nervous.
I'm
Don't
making
freak
you
me out.
nervous? You're making me nervous. You've got a whip in your hand. How did you get from Bowling Green to Barcelona? I guess you didn't live in Bowling Green at the time back in '92, but from wherever you were at the time, how did you find yourself as a coach in the Olympics? And more than that, you were a coach for the Zambian national team. Tell me that story. How did you find yourself coaching on their behalf? Terry, I understand in real life, you are a huge yogurt guy. You love yogurt, all things yogurt. And your character also loves yogurt. So how did that translate from the show from real life to the show? So maybe you can just kind of give us a little bit of the secret sauce. What goes into getting everything ready for a big on-location show like this? We are in the historic St. Anne's Hill neighborhood of Dayton, featuring a wonderful cafe today. They got lots of good coffee and treats in here, but that's not all they have here. This is actually not just a cafe. This is a cafe, which means they've got a whole room full of cats, and today we're gonna learn all about it. One last thing to say about this buffet. For the next few weeks at least, while the whole place is Margaritaville themed, I'm calling this thing the Jimmy Buffet. Of course, La Comedia Dinner Theater in Springboro is distinctly Dayton. You can go surfing right here in the Miami Valley. I mean, that's exactly what Shannon Thomas is doing. He's the owner of Surf Dayton, and more importantly, he's absolutely tearing up the waves. He's carving, he's riding, and even bailing when necessary. All right, let me step back and give you some context. This is all happening on the Great Miami River, where several artificial waves are attracting river surfing fanatics from around the whole country. This wave, which is located just in front of the Dayton Art Institute, was created to foster a safe water activity environment, and it was spearheaded by several community organizations and leaders.
It's a man-made feature. This wave was built for surfing and kayaking. It used to be a low-head dam that was very dangerous because it creates a hydraulic. Well, now they create a chute, which creates a wave, and then there's safe eddies on both sides of it, so it creates a safer playing environment.
Basically, you can think of this wave and others like it as a wave that's always moving, but never moving away.
You're surfing a standing wave where instead of you going down the line like in the ocean, all the water is rushing underneath you. So it's kind of like surfing on a treadmill, if the treadmill had a wave in it.
Of course, weather and water level conditions dictate when this wave is usable for surfing, but trust me, the local Miami Valley surfing community is growing, and as Shannon puts it, this activity is an extreme stress reliever.
You could have like the most horrible day ever, go surfing, and you just forget about everything and you are just in the moment. I think that's the biggest thing. It is a hobby, it is a sport, but for people who really surf, it becomes like a lifestyle. And it's just like a zen moment when you're on a wave, shredding and just having fun with your friends.
Shannon actually gives river surfing lessons that you at home can sign up for, and I thought, hey, why not? I'll hop in for a lesson. Shannon went over some techniques with me and gave me a toss out into the wave. I have to admit though, I wiped out on my first attempt, on my second attempt, on my third attempt, and even on my fourth attempt. But guess what? Good Day Dayton's Adriana Michaels was also on the scene, and she had way better luck. She was riding a wave like a pro on just her second try. Look at her go. I mean, I was struggling on the surfboard. Shannon is absolutely great teacher, but I need to come back to him and get some more lessons in. Surf Dayton along the Great Miami River is distinctly Dayton. Dozo is a new and truly high-end sushi bar in downtown Dayton. The unique and modern atmosphere evokes a sense of exclusivity and luxury. But the doors here remain open to all sushi lovers. Chef Lawrence Hom is the man who makes this place happen. He has been in the culinary world for years, and he told us he is excited to bring a high-concept sushi venue to the Dayton area. In fact, he said it brings him genuine joy to interact with customers and serve them classically prepared dishes.
Sushi, to begin with, is a very intimate cuisine. I have the opportunity to pour positive energy into it. That's what life is all about. Good food, great experiences, great company.
Now, speaking about Chef Lawrence's food, it is certainly high quality. He has personal connections with distributors from around the world, helping him bring fresh fish from Japan to Dayton, allowing him to put together staple items like madai, kampachi, and more.
I want to preserve the integrity and authenticity of sushi. Japanese soy sauce, Japanese cultivated koshihikari rice, you know, from kampachi, madai. I want to respect the Japanese cuisine.
To visit Dozo, head to the cocktail lounge Tender Mercy. Dozo is in their back room, and of course, you can make reservations online. We've shown you a lot of the really awesome sushi pieces you can get here at Dozo. It's some high-end stuff, but did you know they also have cool desserts? And Chef Lawrence is here whipping one up for us right now. Chef Lawrence, what is this?
This is a oven-roasted kabocha squash. Kabocha squash is a sweet pumpkin, so to say. Something my mom used to make during the holidays.
What is it going to taste like?
It's going to taste like a pumpkin pie or a sweet potato pie.
Well, I'm going to grab a big spoonful of this. Oh, it's gone all over. There we go. Okay. I got a big piece of this. Chef Lawrence, it was a pleasure seeing Dozo with you today. Thank you so much. And of course, Dozo is a great place to dine in Dayton.